Hello and welcome to this video. In this, I will be sharing what is if then else statement. It's one of the most important features in VBA. If you are want to pursue any other language, then also this will be helpful. If then else statement is applicable in all the languages which we study. Then we will be using, we will be seeing practical use of if statement. Then the third one, we will be seeing that how to do the nesting of if statement. And the final part, in the final part, we will be using or and function with if statement. In case we have more than check 3 conditions in a row in one go, then how we can do that? By and or statement. So let's move ahead and see all these functions in practical. If statement is basically a given condition. When it is met, then it should give a outcome. For example, if I go here and if I want to write something in this place in column F, that if a salary is more than 2000, then it should print something here. In that case, we can use the if then else statement. Basically what it will do, it will read this value and it will check the condition which we have given and it will print that. So if given condition met or not met, then result. Okay, and then if you want to extend this, then else anything else some other result. So this is the only if then else statement. If what it will do, you give a condition to it. If it's met, then it will give you a result, else it will give you some other result. Okay, so you can extend this and add as much as you want. So let's move ahead and see the practical of this. So let's activate the your VB editor, and here we will be adding, we already have a module, so let's clean this and adjust the size. So first of all, we will name the subroutine, that is ABC, you can say, or you can write anything else as of your choice. So what we'll be doing, that first, to write any if statement, we have to start from a range. So range, we will be what we'll be doing, that we will be looking into this net sales, and then we will be printing a statement here in column F, like sales is good, bad, average. So range T2 dot select. Then now our if statement, if active cell means E2 is currently this one, 2557. If active cell dot value is greater than 2000, then this is the first statement of my if. Then what it should do, it should active cell dot offset. You must, if you have seen my previous videos, then you must have seen offset function. I have explained you. So active cell dot offset at the start row, on the same row, and one column towards right, one column right. So here, so one dot value equals to, you can say, good. So whenever you are doing anything like that, where you're comparing a number and giving a statement, then you should start with the top. Okay. So if it's greater than, you can say 6,000, then good. So always you should start with a top. And then this is my first statement, you can say. And to end this if statement, you have to write end if. Okay. And then if this is my first statement, and if this is not met, then what it should do, you can keep it as it is. And if you want to extend it, then you can just write else you can write active cell dot offset 0, 1 dot value equals to, you can say, average. Fine. Now let's run this statement and check that we are in a right track or not. So I'll be using F8 shortkey to run step by step. Okay. Okay. You can see it's not greater than 6,000. It's less than, so it will. Okay. I think it should ideally follow the. Oh, my mistake. I have written the else statement. That's a typo error. So let me just else. Okay. Now let's run this once again. You can see it's clearly less than 6,000, not greater than 6,000. So it has not executed this part, and it has directly moved to else one, and it will print average here. And here it ends and it moves down. Okay. So this is how you can use a simple if statement. Now extending this, that if you want to do the nesting, then we can also, what we can do is, there are two ways. You can change this else into else if, or you can just write here if statement and then start again the same line. Okay. So what we'll do, we will change this into else if. That is else if active cell dot value is greater than, you can say, 4,000, 4,000, then active cell dot value equals this. Now if you want to extend this, then we can also write, then after that, else if active cell dot value is greater than 2,000, then active cell dot offset 0, 1 dot value equals to, you can say, below average. Okay. This is what we can do. Let's close this. So this is the nesting of if. As I said earlier, in place of if, else if, you can also write if. You can start a new statement of if here. Now let's go and check this, and let us write any other, that is, you can say 6. This is the okay. Now if we run the state, now E2, it doesn't fall under 6,000. So once this criteria is met, this is the active line. If I hover this mouse on active cell, you can see it's giving me a value called active cell equals to 5614. You can see this. You can see, if you can just see that active cell, it's giving me a active cell value equals to 5614. So once this criteria is met, it will move to this statement and it will do its work, that is average. So it has given me the result. And if, for example, if I terminate this, and again if we make this let's say 3, okay, and let's run this once again, below average. So this is how you can do the nesting of if statement. In the coming sessions, when I will be showing you the loop, how to use a loop, in that loop you will be doing this same example, in which the loop will run through all these lines and it will print each and every person's sales rating, you can say here. Okay, so this was if statement nesting. Let's move ahead and check and an or function, how to use them. When using and an or function, what it does, that it increases this parameter where we check the value. Currently we can only check one value, but by using and an or function we can extend this to check more than one values. So what we will be doing, that let's remove this and let's extend this one. Yes, what we'll be doing, that if active cell dot value equals to greater than 6,000, and if it's a fast car, then only it should give below average, or you can say good. So let's see, this is an example. If active cell dot is greater than 6,000, then and active cell dot value, no, active cell dot offset in the same row, and sorry, one column towards left dot value equals to fast car. Then it should be this. Similarly, we can write here else if we can just write this, the errors which we are getting because this statement is not complete. So it's always gives an error when the statement is not complete. So we can say this, if greater than, we can say 2000, sorry, it's greater than 2000 and this, then it should print this. Or in place of and, you can also write or, then it can keep checking this. Similarly, if we can copy this one and paste it here, not to waste the time, and in place of and or, if you're using and, what will do, it will check both the conditions, and will check both the conditions, this two, if two both this condition, the first greater than 6,000 and the active cell dot offset one column towards left, if it's, you can say product is fast car, then only it will print good. Okay, it here also, if it checks this condition and this condition, then only it will print good. But in this one, the third statement, it will check that if it's greater than 2000, or its option, this one, if any of these two is matching from these two statement, two conditions, if anyone is satisfying, then it will print, we can say below average, or you can say here average. Okay, so let's go and execute this. So you can see it's not greater than 6,000, and it's a fast car, product is, but it will, both the conditions are not meeting, so it will skip this one. You can see now this one here also, these two conditions are meeting, so it will print your average, and end here. It will not go to this statement because its work is complete here itself. Okay, so this was your if then else statement with nesting and with using and an or function as well. Hope the example which I have shown is easy to understand. Do let me know your thoughts and share your comments and views. Thank you and take care.